Hi, this is Dr. Paul Anderson, and I'd like to talk to you about the Rejuvity joint and pain relief system. This has been the result of 10 years of intensive medical research, and we were looking at the problem of osteoarthritis and chronic joint pain. And in our first preclinical study, 84% of people with chronic joint pain or arthritis had significant relief. And even better, most of them got back their active life. And I'd like to share a few of those results with you right now.
The ripple effect of my using the AGELESS joint support and AGELESS pain relief cream in conjunction is the level of participation that I'm able to have in my own life now. I'm back doing things that I had just kind of put away and forgotten about.
In athletics, you're always straining your body to the fullest, and AGELESS joint support gives that relief and comfort to continue on and to still live the lifestyle that you want to live.
You can get immediate pain relief with the pain relief cream with these two natural ingredients. Those two pain relief ingredients are really critical to break that pain cycle. So you start with that, but at the same time you want to start taking nutrients to support healthy cartilage, support its growth, and when you start to get the cartilage healthy, then your joints start to function properly, you get the comfort, you get the mobility.
I think the difference now is that I'm able to do it every day. I'm able to ride the bike. I'm able to walk on the treadmill every day, whereas I couldn't do that before.
So let's start off talking about who is the Rejuvity joint and pain relief system for. It's for people who suffer with osteoarthritis or common wear and tear arthritis and chronic joint problems. It is not ideally suited for rheumatoid arthritis or inflammatory arthritis. They need different types of supplementation. It's wonderful for chronic back pain and neck pain, even that pain from degenerative disc. If you suffer with the degenerative disc problem for many years, often it's no longer the disc that's causing the pain, but you've got osteoarthritis in your spine, and that's what the Rejuvity joint and pain relief system was designed for. It also helps runners and athletes with chronic joint pain, and anyone interested in prevention and long-term joint health. You know, once we hit 40 years of age, our cartilage starts to shrink and disintegrate. And by supplementing your joints with the proper nutrition, you can thicken and support healthy cartilage growth over time. Now, it's only designed for those people 18 years of age and over, not for anyone who's pregnant or nursing. And make sure you don't have any contraindication to any of the ingredients. So let me first start off by talking about what causes arthritis and chronic joint pain so that you'd understand better what you can do with this system to get the best results for your joint problem. Now, most osteoarthritis and chronic joint pain comes from broken cartilage. And what happens is cartilage starts to break down and fray. It turns into micro shards of glass. It's just like glass shards, and it jabs into the joint covering, which is called the synovium, and it causes inflammation and swelling. So we have broken cartilage, the pieces break off, they stab into your joint, and they cause inflammation and swelling. Now, inflammation and swelling causes you pain. And what pain does is it causes you to lose muscle strength. It puts more pressure on the broken cartilage. The broken cartilage is often uneven. You break off more bits, more inflammation and swelling, more pain. This is called the pain and inflammation cycle, and it's very, very difficult to break. And this is why you may have struggled with other treatments or supplements or whatever else you've done, because if you do only one thing, it's not usually strong enough to break this cycle. So the Rejuvity and joint and pain relief system was designed specifically to deal with the pain and inflammation cycle. So the first thing is we created two products, an AGELESS joint support formula and an AGELESS pain relief cream. And what it's designed to do is it's to support healthy cartilage growth. Now, you may hear from your doctor that cartilage doesn't grow. Often we'll hear, you have bone-on-bone arthritis, there's no hope. And nothing can be further from the truth. I was taught the same thing in medical school 25 years ago, that cartilage doesn't grow. And the research is very strong, and we know that not only does cartilage grow, it will thicken over time with the right nutrition. You also need to soothe the joint. And we also put in joint soothing nutrients and herbs into this ageless joint support. But the most important factor in this, especially early on, is you got to do something about pain. You need to get some pain relief. And we created the AGELESS pain relief cream to give you pain relief. Because what happens is when your body gets into pain, it thinks pain is normal. And if you don't do something to break that cycle, you'll never get out of pain. So the AGELESS joint support, it's 18 medical doctor formulated joint healthy nutrients and herbs. It supports healthy cartilage growth and it soothes joints. The AGELESS pain relief cream, we put in 2 FDA approved natural pain relief ingredients, 7% natural menthol and 14% natural wintergreen oil. As well, we added 4 natural joint nutrients, arnica, MSM, glucosamine, and chondroitin. Now, here's how to use the system for the best results and healthy joint support. Take 2 to 3 tablets twice a day with food or shake. That's the AGELESS joint support formula. Or you can take 4 to 6 tablets once a day with a breakfast or shake. And for the AGELESS pain relief cream, you can take it up to 4 times a day as needed for pain. I can't emphasize enough, is the cream is going to break that pain cycle, especially before bed, because you're actually in pain while you're asleep. And you want to stop the body in its belief that pain is normal. You want to teach that pain is abnormal. Now, some people say, well, I don't have time. Well, here's a suggestion for time. And remember, you usually have to only use the cream for 7 days. And then after that, you can decrease to use it just intermittently. First thing in the morning when you get up, at work, during lunch, at the end of the day, and before you go to bed. There's 4 times, and most people can commit to that for 1 week. Now, how fast does the AGELESS joint formula work for you? Well, most people respond in 7 days, but there occasionally people take up to 30 days, and I've known people that have taken up to 4 to 6 months. It depends on how damaged your joints are and how long it's taking the nutrients to get in there, and as well as with breaking that pain cycle with that AGELESS pain relief cream. Now, after 30 days, most people have responded. You can stay on the 4 to 6 tablets a day for maximum support of healthy cartilage growth, or you can decrease it. I do recommend if you do have osteoarthritis or a long-standing chronic joint problem that you stay on the maximum amount because it will support healthy cartilage growth. It does replace your glucosamine and chondroitin supplements. We put in the right amount of glucosamine and chondroitin and the right type that matches the studies that show conclusively these nutrients will thicken your cartilage over time. And just to be clear, they're not going to grow it all back if you have bone-on-bone arthritis, but they do support healthy cartilage growth. Now, let's review again that AGELESS pain relief cream because I think it's so critical. Use it regularly, up to 4 times as needed, especially before bed, and be liberal with the cream because most people don't need it regularly after the 7 days. We do realize as your joints feel better, slowly become more active so you don't flare up. We've had this problem in the past where people have done very well and they're so excited. They haven't been able to clean their house in 20 years and then they clean their entire house for 4 hours and they flare and they're back to where they are the next day. Or a golfer who hasn't been able to golf in 10 years goes out and plays 18 holes. Realize that you are weak. Your muscles are weak. Your body, you may have lost strength. And just take your time coming back. And it'll work out so much better for you if you do that. We often get this question, can you take your AGELESS joint support formula with your other medication? Generally, yes. It's food-grade nutrients and herbs. But always check with your doctor first. And the best way to say that is go to your doctor and say, would you monitor me while I use this system and just make sure it's safe for me? Why is the AGELESS joint support so safe? Well, it's an all-natural product. There's no artificial ingredients, trans fats, gluten, or any type of additives. And what I love about this is all the raw ingredients are thoroughly tested 100% for purity, safety, and efficacy. And you can take it with complete confidence. And what I like about Isagenix when they do products is, there's a 100% money back guarantee. They guarantee that you'll be satisfied with your results. They can't guarantee your results, but they guarantee you'll be satisfied with your results. And that's wonderful. Is there any other joint-friendly Isagenix products that may help you? I'm a big believer in the ageless essentials. I think our food supply has been very compromised. Some studies I've looked at showed that there's up to 84.21% loss of essential vitamins and minerals in the food supply. So I think that the vitamins and minerals in ageless essentials is critical, not only for your joints, but for your overall health. But they also have added in the omega-3, which we know is very helpful for chronic joint problems and arthritis. Isogreens. Isogreens is a highly concentrated green food, super nutritious, and there's also enzymes in there as well. Very good for your joints, and it helps support healthy joints. And finally, Ionics. Ionics has been shown through all the Russian research in the mid-'80s, and it was all based on Chinese and Ayurvedic medicine from the past 2,000 years, is very helpful in giving you support for your joints and physical performance. So highly recommended, those 3 products. Let's go over them again. Ageless Essentials, Isogreens, and Ionics. I hope you get wonderful results with your Rejuvity joint and pain relief system. Let us know at Isagenix. We'd love to hear your stories and your successes. I will leave you with one note. If you do really well and you want to share this with people, you've been noticed in this webinar, I have been using languaging that normally we're not allowed to use. The reason is that on the Rejuvity joint and pain relief system, you can talk about arthritis and joint problems and pain as long as you identify that the Ageless Pain Relief Cream is for the pain and the Ageless Joint Support was to support healthy cartilage growth and soothe your joints. So as long as you say you use the system, you can discuss your wonderful results, and I hope you get them.